And the numbers for OpTic Gaming continue to go up in our Twitter poll. Over 6,000 people are cheering for OpTic Gaming to close it out in game number 4. But there's a big 1,700 strong still cheering for Envy. I'm one of them. I want to see a game 5.
I want to see game 5 too.
It's going to be a tough road. First, they have to win on Yemen Hardpoint here in game number 4.
Yeah, and you know what? A lot of people out there know they've seen Envy play Yemen Hardpoint, and it's not the prettiest sight. This is their Achilles heel. At Call of Duty Championships, this is the map that kind of just busted their hopes of winning that championship.
So OpTic Gaming permanently anti-picking against Envy. They're trying to catch them off guard on their worst game mode. Let's see if OpTic can close it out here. If Envy's gonna pull off the win, is it Proopy? Is it JCap? Or is it gonna be an SMG?
It's the whole team, Puckett. Now, this is what's going down. OpTic is playing so well as a team, not just one player standing out right now. This is one of those matches where everybody in your team has to be clicking together. It's not about individual performances. It's about going into battle with your bros and taking a big win. So Envy has to match that. They have to bring that teamwork just like OpTic's bringing.
We'll see if they can do it. Anaheim, are you ready? It's game number 4, OpTic Gaming and Team EnVyUs. One of these guys is gonna walk to the second round to face off potentially against Icon's Impact. Round 3, in the semifinal. But first, they gotta get through winner's bracket round number 2. Envy, they must win this game to stay alive.
Yep, and like we said, OpTic going with the veto system map pick of Yemen on hardpoint. So, you know, they're trying to attack Envy's weak spot. Let's see if they can pull this off, Puckett.
Stanville already in the hardpoint for Envy. You got JCap, the M8A1 AR player on your screen. He's going to be taken down by Big Timer though, but I want to stay on board with JCap for the first few lives of this game. I feel like JCap, when he starts hitting his shots, he just starts feeling himself. He gets more and more and more momentum. If he can get off hot early and he and Proofy can get in those anchor positions, it's going to be Envy's game. But currently, it looks like it's all OpTic Gaming. Big Timer on a 4-kill spree, and he's also in that hill. He's going to be working towards that Hellstorm. Yeah,
and now, you know, Envy is actually pushed across the map too. OpTic getting great spawns, and they're closer to the next hardpoint than Envy is. But now you see the green arrows on the map. Envy rotates from up top. They're doing what they need to do right now to take control of this next hardpoint as you see Big Timer going down. So now this is going to be a huge fight for the next hardpoint. OpTic looks like they're already in control, and look at the scoreboard, Puckett. OpTic already with a 30-plus point lead.
And look at Nadeshot's flank here, setting it up perfectly, working with Scump, who pushed from the stairs at the same time. Scump is going to be streaked. Merc still inside that hardpoint. OpTic 50 seconds on the scoreboard after just 90 seconds of game time. They are dominating early on. Envy, they need to stop this momentum. They need to stop it now.
And those were big kills by Proofy right there, coming through the window. He's on a 3-kill spree now, so he did some work for Envy, and he was the man to break that for his team. And now his teammates are actually coming in support, so they get about 25 more seconds here. They can bring this one back very close. And Proofy with a huge 2-piece, and he's fully streaked out now.
Another one! 3 straight kills for Proofy, a 5-kill spree. Not only did he get hill time, he has those score streaks, which are going to be so crucial to break the setup of OpTic on our next hardpoint.
Yeah, now Proofy's kind of getting caught right here, giving his teammate a bad spawn as well, but he is going to go ahead and call in these score streaks on OpTic, who are all next to the outdoor market. Let's see what happens here.
Scumpy tried to call in his Hellstorm on Proofy as well. That didn't do much damage at all. OpTic, though, remains in control despite the kills from Proofy. 72 seconds and counting to just 30 from Envy. OpTic doubling up their opponent's score, and they're trying to pull away now. Envy, how many more pushes can you make before you have to just give up and rotate to the church hardpoint?
This is about the last one you can make, but Envy does successfully take OpTic out and switch it, so now they can pull about 35 seconds off of this, but here come the streaks from Scumpy, picking up a huge 3-piece on those Envy players, and he actually hops in the objective himself. OpTic Scump doing everything for his team that he needs to do.
He's got the Hellstorm saved up once again. Meanwhile, it looks like we got Merc trying to anchor for our new hardpoint. The first team inside, though, is going to be Envy. And you think Rambo's got a shot in this situation, or what is their setup?
Well, somebody has to have a shotgun. This is just, you know, that hardpoint zone that everybody loves to use a shotgun on. It's really, really important that somebody gets in there with that. And OpTic breaks the Envy setup once again. They're doing a great job of doing that, and they have a 65-point lead.
Merc, the perfect anchor right now. Took out JCap, the counter anchor. Picked up 3 more kills. He's on a 4-kill spree. Scumpy now a 7-kill spree. Both players going absolutely off. Nadeshot and Big Timer milking that hill time. And actually, Nadeshot, he's rotated around. He's been playing so sneaky and hardpoint all weekend long. I think this is the difference in their game since Call of Duty Championships. They've been grinding. Nadeshot, he is constantly catching his opponents off guard. Not this time, though. Envy, they're setting up for the top, but this game is starting to get out of hand. They're down 100 points. Merc on a 4-kill spree is working on his streaks as well.
Yeah, and you know what? This is about all Envy can do right now. As hot as Merc and OpTic Gaming are, and look at that, more score streaks available to OpTic. But here comes the return from Proofy with his Hellstorm. I don't know if that's going to be enough. So many OpTic players from up top kind of flooding down that hill, but now Proofy setting up a very advantageous sentry gun. That's a great position for that sentry. It's got a trophy system down now. Proofy has to maintain control here. Envy has to claw back into this game.
On board with Proofy as he continues to heat up with his M8, and we're going to take a look at his stats here after his death. Proofy on top of the leaderboard, 16 and 12, but the only player in double digits. Meanwhile, Scumpy 22 and 8 on his birthday. Are you kidding me, Scump?
Yeah, he is playing out of his shoes right now. He just has a huge kill total. That's just unheard of, and he's still racking them up right now. Simtex from Scump comes in, picks up the kill. He puts shots into 2 Envy players, and look at this move by Scumpy. Huge play right there, dirty move. That just completely caught Envy off guard. Nadeshot there as well, and there you go. Teamwork from OpTic is just unrivaled right now. Envy having all sorts of trouble.
After watching all the teams on our main stage so far in this tournament, OpTic Gaming is the most dominant team I have seen. They are playing nearly perfect in all of their hard points. They're up almost 100 seconds once again, 90 seconds away from advancing to the semifinal.
That was a big 3-piece from JCap with the M8 right there. Finally, Scumpy does get him. Envy, you know, is trying to claw back and just get any points that they can get, but you know what? OpTic just keeps flooding the hard point, and Nadeshot picking up a couple points there as he pushed through. OpTic now in the kill feed again. They are just slaying away Puckett. I really don't see Envy coming back from this one.
Scumpy trying to break in, and he makes it look so easy with the MSMC. Nadeshot's turn now as he jumps in, and I love this Nadeshot Scump duo that we're seeing to run together, especially to break this setup. Nadeshot's going to get the top statue spawn, and it looks like they are setting up for our next hardpoint. It's moving in 4 seconds. Envy, I don't know if there's any way for them to climb back in this game at this point. OpTic is not slowing down.
Yeah, I mean, they're down a full 96 points. I mean, it's definitely possible. There's still 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock, but Envy really has to lock down a good setup against OpTic on one of these hard points for it to even be feasible. Scumpy is just a man on a mission right now. He is unstoppable, Puckett. There's no reason that Envy should be letting Scumpy get so many kills. What's the score? But we got to take a look at that. Scumpy is just on fire.
Wait for Nadeshot to die, and there we go. 32 and 15, Scump. I'm just going to leave it on him full screen. This is the Scump show.
Yeah, this is just insane. I mean, you still have 3 minutes left in a round, 70 more points pretty much to get the win. He's dropping sentry guns. He's just doing everything for OpTic right now. I mean, when you have one player going off like that, it pretty much makes your team virtually unstoppable.
Envy inside the hard point at the moment. Scump waiting for them to rotate. Sentry gun already on top. OpTic set up for this next hill. Let's see if they can close it out in these next 2. I want to go back to our Turtle Beach team chat. Listen to the intensity in OpTic Gaming voice.
One shot statue.
I got Ray.
Behind me
way
out.
One's in the front. He's rushing you.
Matt.
I don't know where they spawned at.
Anybody got streaks?
I got one in him.
Nice.
He's on the back left.
One's behind me.
Still behind you,
I got the guy behind you.
Nice.
He's in the hill, rush him.
He's dead.
We're gonna make him a statue.
Everyone rotate.
Yeah, 20 seconds. This is a huge 20 though.
Yeah, it is. Hold on all that time. Don't challenge anything you don't have to.
Another one in top tree.
Arches, arches, arches.
He's one shot up there. One shot, one shot.
Don't push now.
Right behind you.
He was one shot in hill.
Hardpoint identified.
Alright, guys. Let's go.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
He's arches, 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 arches. Roofies arches.
I got in the back, guys. I got in the back.
I'm killing them.
He's one shot in. One shot in. I destroyed the trophy. I'm nading. Let's go. Here's our chance. Here's our chance.
I get killed from the back.
Yeah. You can,
Ray's weak.
I got him stunned in it. I got him stunned in it.
middle arch, one shot. Middle arch, one shot.
I got one on the side over here. They're gonna be looking at me in the back. They're looking at me in the back. You
Let's
can
go.
throw
Pinch,
them
pinch, pinch, pinch,
Yeah,
Middle
pinch.
arch, middle arch, middle arch.
He's weak in it. Weak in it. There's two. He's in the corner.
They're gonna go. Just rotate, guys. Just rotate. Give it up. Just give it up.
All right.
Good job.
Nice. Done.
If you can get that time, that's huge.
Hardpoint is up.
Pretty good. You pretty
Scump and OpTic Gaming, Hastro. It is mathematically impossible for Envy to move on. OpTic Gaming will be advancing to our winners bracket semi-final. And now the question is, how many kills did Scump put up this game? He's got 33 seconds to rack up a few more, and he's not looking away from the screen, yelling at his opponents, getting his team pumped up. What a game from him so far. Just a matter of time till it's all over. Envy doing their best, Groupie on an 8-kill spree at the end, but it's just too little too late.
Oh my God, it's Scump. He's just adding more to the, he's just adding more on the total. It's gonna be dirty. It's gotta be at least a 40 bomb. 45 and 22. Scumpy went off that game and he's so hyped. And there you go, the OpTic fans are loving it. OpTic Gaming gonna win over Envy 3-1 here at MLG Anaheim. Great matchup there between both teams. Now Envy's gonna have to play through that lower bracket, and I'm sure they're gonna want to meet OpTic again at some point.
Oh my goodness. OpTic Gaming absolutely crushing their way so far in this tournament. Both series only dropping one game, and they have gone through the toughest bracket possible, meeting up against Evil in the first round, Envy in the second, and they're likely to play Impact in the semifinal. To be honest, Stro, I don't know. Is there a team in this room that can stop OpTic Gaming with this momentum?
You know what? The better question is there a team that can stop Impact in their land run? But, you know, right now it looks like OpTic Gaming is going to be the best team to do that. The best option for anybody out there in the world playing competitive Call of Duty. Impact is the team that you have to dethrone, and let's see if OpTic can do that.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for our winners bracket round 2 match, the final one here on the main stage. What a show from OpTic Gaming. They tweeted, "Don't expect big things from us." I think that was just a ploy, man.
I think there's been a lot of ploys the way they're playing. I mean, they look so nasty right now. Scump is playing on another level. Definitely the tournament MVP so far.
So far, your tournament MVP.
Yeah, him or Theory, but I heard VVV was having some issues on the side stations
They got
earlier.
3-0'd by Curse.
Well,
so
then I think Scump's the man right now.
Scump, your player to watch so far in this tournament. And we got Benson down on the floor with Scumpy. What's up, Benson?
Hi, how you guys doing? I'm here with Scumpy. The first thing I need to ask you, Scumpy, first of all, well played. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
I actually didn't eat breakfast this morning. That's the thing. I didn't get to eat breakfast. I actually woke up a little bit late, came here to the venue to watch the amazing games, so I didn't get to eat anything.
Pro tip, don't have breakfast before you play, because you just played so well there. Really, props. But one thing I'm curious, you guys were active on Twitter, and you were saying how you're under practice, you're not really feeling it, and you especially said to me on Thursday before the event started, hardpoint, that's not your game side. What? Have you been watching you play hardpoint? What's going on?
We haven't lost the hardpoint yet, and it's so surreal because we lose online all the time in hardpoint, and people, you know, they count us out. They're like, OpTic sucks, OpTic fell off, and then we get to an event, and then it's just the intensity. Like we flip a switch when we get to an event, and our communication is really everything when it comes to hardpoint, and I'm really proud that we're showing in hardpoint how we are.
Those listenings, man, they're absolutely crazy. Listen to you all go ham. Obviously, your next game, just found out it is going to be against Impact. Now, you had a bracket of death, let's be honest. You've taken down Evil. You've just took down Envy. Going up against Impact now, how are your chances?
I think we're going to do pretty well. If we can take a hard point from him, it'll boost our confidence, crazy. But it's really going to come down to the SNDs. Search and Destroys win championships, but I'm looking forward to the match.
All right, thank you very much, Scumpy. Back up to the booth.
Thank you, Benson, my favorite UK caster with one of my favorite SMG players
He's
to
such
watch
a
on the
lad.
main stage.
He's a lad.
So much red hair of awesomeness there. No, but seriously, Scumpy playing like it is his birthday, and his birthday present, he's going to ask for his teammates. They want to dethrone Icon's Impact. They will be meeting up in the final match of the night, but first, on the other side of the bracket, we got Curse and Complexity. That will be the next match on the main stage. Stro, we're not going to be up here in the booth. At least I'm not.
Nope.
Who's your prediction in that one?
I think Complexity's on fire right now. They're also another team that's just come out and performed. They've done what they needed to do. Communication is great on their end. They have a lot of hype behind them with Clayster on the team now, and I think Complexity is that team to watch in this match.
And I love the addition. You see him in the back, the blonde-haired gentleman. That is Mr. X, one of the winningest pros in MLG's history. He's won titles in Rainbow Six, Gears of War, and more. Now coaching Complexity. They're going to hope to advance to our winners bracket finals. But on the other side, it's the underdogs, Twiz, Liar, and the rest of this Curse squad. Blindfire, having the tournament of his life, has been absolutely ripping it up on the side stations, and you gotta look out for Complex and his SMG. They are definitely gonna be a threat to Complexity coming up next.
Yep, lots of experience on that Curse team, and then you throw in one of the best up-and-coming players in Blindfire, and you gotta look out. That's certainly a dark horse. We're looking forward to this match.